Hi guys, good morning. I hope you have a good day ahead. By the way, in front of your screen is a pretty interesting problem. A particle is launched with an initial velocity of 30 meters per second at an angle of 30 degrees to the horizontal. Well, we are asked to estimate the time when the particle's velocity is perpendicular to its original velocity. Let's analyze this case. First of all, we will create a parabolic trajectory on the Cartesian plane, where the particle's launch point is right at the center of coordinates. At point 0, the particle's velocity is v0. The angle of the initial velocity is beta 0. We will extend this velocity line to infinity. Next, we will draw a line perpendicular to that line. Slide the perpendicular line until it touches the parabolic trajectory. Let's call that point 1. The particle's velocity at point 1 will be perpendicular to the particle's initial velocity. We don't know where this point is located. We are only asked to get when the particle reaches point 1. What comes to our mind? That's right. Dot product. The dot product of two perpendicular vectors is 0. Just right, vector v0 dot vector v1 is equal to 0. Based on the kinematics of motion, vector v1 is equal to vector v0 plus vector a, t. This equation can be written like this. Vector v0 dot vector v0 is v0 squared cosine 0 degrees. Because the same vector is a vector in the same direction. The value of cosine 0 degrees is 1. A here is the acceleration vector. The direction of vector a is towards the negative y-axis. Note the angle formed is vector a and vector v0. The angle is 90 plus beta 0. This is correct. Thus the result of the dot product is v0 gt cosine of 90 plus beta 0. Here we do not give a negative sign to the acceleration due to gravity, because the sign is already represented by the angle between the two vectors. From the trigonometric identity table, the cosine of 90 plus beta 0 is equal to the minus sign of beta 0. v0 squared minus v0 gt sine beta 0 is equal to 0. From here, t is equal to v0 over g sine beta 0. Both of these values are written on the problem sheet. Everyone knows that the sine of 30 degrees is half. T is equal to 6 seconds. This is the time required for the particle to reach the point where the velocity at that point will be perpendicular to the initial velocity. Happy learning, everyone!